What if I told you there's a hidden language the wealthy use? It's like a code, running right there in plain sight. And today, we're not just going to crack that code, we are going to install it directly into your mind.
Okay, first things first, let's just shatter a myth right now. This is not about being a genius, okay? It has absolutely nothing to do with being the smartest person in the room.
And you can forget about luck, too. I mean, that's just the story they want you to believe, right? It keeps us from looking any deeper. But the truth? Oh, the truth is way more deliberate than that. See, it's not really about what they know, it's all about how they think. They are literally running on a completely different mental operating system. And once you see it, once you see that code, trust me, you can never go back. It's impossible to unsee it. All right, let's get into it. This whole thing, it all starts with a lie. A lie that's so deep, so fundamental, that most of us never ever think to question it. I mean, have you ever really, truly asked yourself that question? You do everything right, you follow the rules, you work hard, you try to save a little, and yet it just feels like you're stuck on a treadmill going nowhere fast. Sound familiar? Well, here's the thing. The problem isn't your bank account, it's your programming. There's a glitch, a single critical error in your mental software, and it's been there since day one.
You want proof? Of course you do. Look at this number, 80%. What do you think that means? Just let that hang in the air for a second.
That means 80% of millionaires are self-made. They didn't get a trust fund, they didn't inherit a fortune. They inherited something else, a mental blueprint. It's a way of thinking that gets passed down, not as cash, but as a mindset. And this is where it gets really scary, because the entire system, we're talking school, society, maybe even our own well-meaning parents, it trains us for the exact opposite. It's designed to make us compliant workers, not the architects of our own damn lives.
But this is where things get really interesting. And it's the first secret that most of those financial gurus, they're never going to tell you this. It's not about the money. It's about time.
Okay, look at it this way. The average mindset is stuck in a trap. We're taught to sell our time for money, trading these irreplaceable hours for dollars. It's a game you literally cannot win. But the wealth mindset, it flips the entire board. It uses money as a tool, no, as a weapon, to buy back the single most valuable asset anyone has, their time. And that shift in thinking, it leads you right to the next big mental switch. Because once you really start to value your time, you stop chasing paychecks. You start hunting for something way, way more powerful. Think about it, the average person is just hoping for a raise, right? A few more bucks for their hours. But the wealthy mind knows that real, lasting wealth is never, ever found in a salary. It's found in ownership, in equity, a piece of a machine that makes money for you even while you're sleeping. They're not looking for a bigger slice of the pie. They want to own the whole damn bakery. Okay, you have to stay with me on this one, because this final mental switch, this is the one. This is what separates the dreamers from the builders. It all comes down to how they look at decisions. It's a powerful idea called asymmetric risk. See, most people are terrified of losing, say $10. The wealthy person, they actively hunt for bets where they might lose $10, but have a very real shot at making $1,000 or $10,000. Think about it. Someone buying $10 of Bitcoin way back in 2010, that is the perfect example of asymmetric risk. And their mental checklist for this is incredibly simple. Before making any move, they ask 3 questions. Number 1, what is my maximum loss here? What's the absolute worst that could happen and can I live with it? 2, what's the potential gain? What's the real upside? And 3, the absolute killer question. Is that upside 10, 50, maybe 100 times bigger than my downside? They're always hunting for those lopsided bets. So when you put it all together, when you combine these mental shifts, buying your time back, chasing ownership instead of a salary, and constantly hunting for that asymmetric risk, you don't just have a few new tricks. You have a completely new operating system for looking at the world. And that is the final secret, the ultimate switch. It was never about the money. It was about changing your view of it, seeing it not as something you have to earn for being a good, obedient worker, but as a tool that you command to build the exact life you want completely on your own terms.
Like if this shifted your thinking, share this with someone who's ready for a change, and subscribe to Clara Fox for new psychology secrets every single week.